The parched earth was waiting patiently. Everyone was praying earnestly. Clouds filled the sky. It started pouring, and the journey of a droplet began. Who am I? Was the sole troubling question. For succeeding in its search, it had to concentrate on that single issue alone. And it landed near the seed lying in the womb of Mother Earth. The moisture of the droplet helped the seed to germinate into a sapling. With the warmth of the sun, the sapling grew into a plant. The plant danced with the gentle breeze, and soon the plant started shooting towards the sky. This is the story of an individual possessed by the thought of paying back to the community, which helped him to succeed in life.
7 years before his death, my father called a meeting of all my brothers and my sister and divided his estate into several parts for his children. The year was 1974. In 1981, my father passed away, and the thought of returning his estate to him started bothering me. In 1987, I created a trust called KSW Memorial Trust, and I donated all my assets, which were worth $250,000, to the trust. Through the trust, I returned all the assets to my father, and the trust has created a lasting memory for my father.
The KSW Institute of Advanced Studies in Marathi was the first project taken up by the KSW Memorial Trust.
This institute received blessings and guidance from the well-known poet Sri V. Shirvadkar, the recipient of Jnanpith Award, the highest award in India for achievement in the field of literature. Later, the institute was accorded university recognition for registering research students for MPhil and PhD degrees in Marathi.
4 students have successfully acquired PhD degrees, and more than 60 have successfully completed MPhil degrees.
All India Marathi Research Conference is organized every year. The research papers presented at the conference are published in the Institute's periodical Shrivani and distributed to all participants in the beginning of the conference to facilitate meaningful discussion.
Inspiration for creative writing is blossoming in remote hamlets, on farmlands, and within the mountain ranges. To promote the creativity of these budding authors, the Trust sponsored an annual short story competition through monthly periodical Milun Sarya Jani.
Milun Sarya Jani is a Marathi monthly, and we have been conducting short story competitions for the last 6 years. The main objective behind this organizing this competition is that we want to reach out to the new and upcoming writers, and the response that we are getting for the last 6 years is very encouraging. KS Memorial Trust has helped us build a bridge not just between authors and us, but also between the people of various places.
In 1989, there were only 2 institutes in Maharashtra imparting training in printing technology, one in Pune and the other in Mumbai. Meritorious students from rural areas could not afford to pay for the high cost of living in these big cities, hence were deprived of the opportunity of getting professional qualification in printing technology.
Realizing this situation, KSW Memorial Trust established Shrivani Printing School, offering a diploma in printing technology under the auspices of the North Maharashtra University. For this purpose, the Trust set up fully equipped printing press. This created employment opportunities for 30 workers. More than 500 students have graduated with diploma in printing technology. They all have been gainfully employed. A few outstanding ones secured high-paying jobs in government departments. Some have started their own printing businesses successfully.
The diploma course in printing technology is the first such professional course in the tribal area of Maharashtra.
I have done my diploma in printing art course from KSW Institute 2003. I am belonging to a typical Maharashtrian middle class family. I don't have any business background. In the year 2004, I have started my own printing unit. Now I have many corporate clients. Bharat Petroleum is one of them. I am working for BPCL, more than 25 districts of Maharashtra state.
I completed 2 years diploma with first class from this institute. This provided me with an employment opportunity with a decent salary in a well-known Mumbai-based multinational group, Positive Packaging. I am now financially independent.
In December 1994, the Marathi Science Congress held its 29th annual convention in Dhule. To awaken the scientific instinct among students, the organizers planned an opportunity for hands-on science experiments for 200 students. The response was overwhelming. More than 1,000 students showed up. As a result, they could get only a glimpse of the science equipment arranged on the tables. Both organizers and students were terribly disappointed. The trust realized that there were many young budding students waiting to blossom into great scientists. This ray of hope in the dark led to the setting up of a laboratory, Reuvani Vidyan Vihar, in 1997 to fulfill the natural curiosity amongst the students to learn science subjects.
Students from different schools can do all the experiments under the guidance of expert teachers. They are also encouraged to ask different questions and to get their doubts cleared.
Every year, 250 students from rural and urban areas around Dhule city enroll in the exploratory. They perform hands-on experiments included in their school curriculum. The students also benefit from the lectures delivered by well-known scientists from time to time. The exploratory organize science competitions, science week, sky observation, bird watch and similar others activity.
Rural students attending Vidyan Vihar have developed interest in science subjects which can provide them better career opportunities. Who knows, Reuvani Vidyan Vihar may be molding tomorrow's C.V. Raman, Homi Bhabha, Stephen Hawking or Abdul Kalam.
Our school does not receive any government grant. As a result, the school cannot afford to buy necessary equipments for science experiments. No wonder I lost the interest in science subject. But after joining the Reuvani Vidyan Vihar, my attitude to science changed. Though I am a rural student, I now aspire to be a scientist.
The Institute for Rehabilitation of Handicapped in Hearing started a special school in 1981 for the hearing impaired students. But even after so many years of its existence, the school was run in rented premises till 2001. They had been evicted from 2 locations and had received an eviction notice for their 3rd location. The institute was on the verge of closing down the school. The KSW Memorial Trust, however, came to their rescue.
They promised to construct a school building on its own piece of land for the perpetual use of the school. And true to their promise, they handed over the building just in time prior to deadline of May 31st, 2001 to vacate the rented premises. The building is specially designed to meet the needs of hearing impaired students. With the helping hand of the KSW Memorial Trust, we now have a permanent school building.
Close to 60% hearing impaired Indians living in rural areas cannot benefit from the special schools for hearing impaired, since all such schools are located within urban areas. A few parents who could afford to were sending their wards by bus to the school for hearing impaired in Dhule. But because of impaired hearing, they were at high risk of meeting with accidents. One such student was hit by a speeding truck and lost his life. Realizing the problem, the KSW Memorial Trust constructed a residential facility for 25 boys and 25 girls. The hostel facility also proved a boon for mothers who used to accompany their wards to school to avoid the risk of accidents. These mothers have resumed their work and have started earning their daily wages